These are dodos, and this man, who some people think is a dodo because of what he believes in.
I think people have to stand up and say, you know, you're an idiot.
But if he's such a dodo, then why are these evolutionists so angry? Is it possible that they themselves are an entire flock of dodos? If they're so sure about our evolutionary past, then how is it 150 years after Darwin wrote The Origin of Species, we have less than half of Americans believe in evolution, and many are becoming followers of other explanations, such as
intelligent design?
In the spring of 2006, evolutionary ecologist and filmmaker Randy Olson will try to figure out who really is the flock of dodos.
Oops.
To say that something, you can't imagine how a structure could get to the way it is really ridiculous. Americans, more than most people around the world, don't understand the difference between science and non-science. And this causes problems. People feel that any feeling they have is justified. This is, I don't believe it, and therefore it can't be right. To the whole of evolutionary time, I think there's no way that you can exclude the evolution of almost any kind of complexity. As a scientist, I just can't imagine that. And I also have a hard time, just as a rational people, cannot accept that the extrapolation of everything they know and see and all the experiences they have in their life every day, why it's not easier to accept that some extrapolation of that might explain things. To say you can't imagine is really ridiculous. As a scientist, I just can't imagine that. To say you can't imagine is really ridiculous. I just can't imagine that. I just can't imagine.
You don't know that, do you?
No, I don't. I'm speculating.
Right. Made it up right now. Speculating.
No clinical judgment, sir.
That's made up. Overruled.
Clinical judgment.
Sir, you just used the word speculating, didn't you?
Okay. I used the word. I misspoke.
Sure. And speculating means it could be made up, right?
Yes, that's one possibility. It could be made.
All right.